Is starting the RV life after 55 a brilliant move or a massive mistake? If you've been asking yourself that question, you're likely stuck between the dream of the open road and a head full of disaster movies about everything that could go wrong. The truth is, it can be the smartest lifestyle upgrade you ever make, but it can also feel like you bought a rolling problem factory if you don't have the right plan. I'm going to give you the one specific mind shift that makes the decision crystal clear, plus a simple 3-word habit I use at every stop to feel instantly in control. I will share that habit near the end because it changes how safe you feel the second you pull into a new spot. And this is the honest reality of RVing after 55. The version where comfort, energy, and confidence matter more than trying to look like a fearless road warrior. Your biggest advantage right now is something younger travelers usually don't have. You finally own your time. There's no calendar to follow, no deadline forcing you to be back by Monday morning. If a campsite feels peaceful, you stay an extra week. If it doesn't, you move on. Think about the comfort of having your own bed, your own bathroom, and your coffee made the same way every single morning. That familiarity calms the nervous system in a way hotels never will. Now, let's talk about what exactly stops people. It's not just money, it's fear. Fear of picking the wrong rig, fear of driving it, fear of feeling isolated, or fear of looking foolish when you're learning. If you got that fear, you're normal. The people that do well aren't fearless. They just build simple systems that keep them calm while they're still learning. Here's the first mindset shift that saves people from a massive, expensive mistake. Stop asking, could I do this? And start asking, do I actually enjoy this? RVing isn't a personality test or a measure of your capability. It's a lifestyle built on routines. If you love simple mornings, slow travel, and familiar spaces, you'll probably love it. But if you hate small spaces, constant setup, or logistics of planning your next stop, you might hate it, even if you're fully capable of doing it. Instead of guessing, run a controlled experiment. Rent a rig for a weekend and treat it like a real-life simulation, not a vacation highlight reel. Cook every meal inside, shower in the small stall, use the bathroom in the middle of the night, spend a cold or windy hour just sitting inside. That test will tell you more than any brochure ever could. It answers the question that matters. Does this space feel cozy or does it feel cramped? One weekend can prevent a 5-figure mistake. A lot of stress we feel isn't about the highway. It's about the little moments like fuel stations, tight turns, leveling, and dump stations. It's the fear of making a mistake while strangers are watching you. The fix for this isn't bravery, it's routine. You choose fuel stops with easy pull-through exits. You avoid peak travel hours. You always aim to arrive while there's still daylight. You keep your setup dead simple in the beginning. You aren't trying to impress anyone. You're just making every stop predictable. Your first few trips are not a verdict on whether you are cut out for this. Those first 5 trips are your training period. This is when you learn how to like to park, what tools you actually need, what you forgot at home, and what makes you feel calm. Every experienced RVer has a story from their first week where something went sideways. That isn't a failure, it's onboarding. The goal is to get a little smoother every time until the basics feel boring. In the RV world, boring is good because boring means safe. Something will eventually break, a latch will stick, a pump will act up, or a sensor will give you the wrong reading at the worst time. That's normal. You just notice it more in an RV because you're living so much closer to the systems than you do in a traditional house. The best approach is to carry a small toolkit, keep a few spare basics on hand, and have a plan for help when you need it. Roadside assistance can be a very smart move. Just make sure the plan you choose actually matches your specific rig and your travel style. Also, we have to talk about the physical reality of being over 55. Injuries are a bigger deal now than they were at 35, so you build your experience around prevention. Add simple battery-powered motion lights along your path to the bathroom or the steps so you aren't fumbling for switches in the dark. Put heavy-duty traction tape on your exterior steps so a little dewy morning moisture doesn't turn into a fall. Use non-slip mats where water collects and keep a slim, stable step stool with a handhold nearby so you aren't tempted to climb on furniture to reach high cabinets. These aren't dramatic upgrades, but they prevent accidents that end trips early. For security, your goal should be deterrence and delay, not paranoia. Bright exterior lights, a basic door alarm, a secondary latch all create friction for anyone looking for trouble. You aren't trying to win a fight, you are just making your rig a hard target to give yourself plenty of time to react. Losing your connection to the world is another major worry. especially if you travel solo. You need communication tools that you can trust. Keep a pocket power bank ready so your phone never dies. Download your maps for offline use before you head into fringe areas. If you go off-grid, consider a satellite messenger like Garmin InReach, Zoleo, or Spot. These require a paid plan, but they allow you to send SOS or messages even without a cell signal. Keep it charged and keep it right by the door where your hand naturally lands so you can grab it fast. If you use satellite internet like Starlink, remember that a clear view in the sky is everything, and obstructions will hurt your performance. The theme is always the same. Don't wait until you're stressed to solve these problems. Solve them when you're calm. If you're wondering if you're too old to start, look at the numbers. About 4 in 10 RV owners are over the age of 55. You aren't late to the party. You're just ready in a different way than you were at 35. This lifestyle rewards calm repetition much more than it rewards youth. You just have to be willing to be a beginner again for a little while. Now here's that mindset shift and the 3-word habit I promised you. The shift is this. Stop judging RV camping by how impressive it looks to others and start judging it by how steady it feels to you. When you prioritize stability over status, you make better choices about where you can stop and how you park. It stops being a performance and starts being a life you can actually enjoy. The 3-word habit I use every time I stop, whether it's a fuel station, a rest area, or a campground, is lights, locks, location. First, lights. Can I see what I need to see? Can others see me clearly? If not, I fix it with a real flashlight, not just a phone screen. Second, locks. Is the rig secured? Do I have my keys within reach? And third, location. Do I have clear sight lines around me and at least 2 easy ways to exit if I need to move? It takes 10 seconds, but it changes everything because you're choosing calm on purpose instead of hoping it just happens. If this video helped you in some way find clarity, hit the like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Tell me in the comments what is the first destination you would love to visit, even if it's just a simple weekend close to home. Picking that first spot is the fastest way to turn from a debate into a real plan. For other videos, click over here, and I'll see you down the road. Happy RVing.